got a couple pair of speakers in going in the Cadillac, big full size Brougham. Got so I said I'm gonna go ahead and do an unboxing video and give a true, honest review on it. Now, I've been intending to say this too. Oh yeah, man, before I forget, shout out to Flint. Big shout out to Flint, man. Like, y'all be up in the building, man. And I appreciate that, man. Genesee County. That's right, Flint, Michigan, man. Y'all been through a lot, man. Similar. Y'all got a story similar to Detroit, man. But you know what I'm saying? Much love to the mitten, man. Them boys up there in Flint, man, they be really shouting out, man, and hitting me up on my channel, man, and I appreciate that. So, let me go back and do this over again and do it properly. Okay, we got DS18. We got the PRO-X694BM. DS18, we like it loud. Alright, first of all, DS18 packaging is nice. It's nice. It's nice packaging, man. Good shipping packaging. Quality. And I would say on the nicer side. Got the sticker. That's always, you know, we love our stickers. We like to stick stickers in places. I guess I'll put that one right there. Got the We Like It Loud wrote on the inside fold. We got the owner's manual. That's always good. We're going to check that out in a little bit. DS18 PRO-X694BM. Alright. Uh-oh, I need my little blade. Let me see here. Need my little blade so I can get up in here. See if I can improvise with this. Yes, sir. Alright. First thing I see is the grill. Feels like something biting me there. Now, again, this is just some good packaging. Got the foam bagging on there. Here we have the grill. It's got that, man, I don't know if that color is really coming out on this camera. But man, it's like a candy cherry. It's nice. Now, I want to say too about DS18. Well, anybody. I do not receive any sponsorship from anybody. I wish I did. But if you know, my channel not even you know, big enough to where I'm even expecting nothing like that anytime soon. I really run DS18s in my car. I got the Pro ZT69s is what I run in my car. So like, I'm not just doing this, you know, for anybody, or I'm not doing this for anybody other than you all. Just sharing my honest opinion about what I think about these speakers, doing it right in front of you all so you can see it too, and I'm gonna tell you all what I think about it. Now I'm gonna say this: the DS18 Pro ZT69s that I'm running in the Fleetwood, I love them. They sound phenomenal. Oh man, look at that on the bottom again. It's that candy. It looked like a candy paint almost. Same color as the Bullet Dome loudspeaker type speaker. Man, that paint is, I don't know if that camera is picking up on that, man. It's almost sad that has to be up under the bottom and not seen, but they did give you the grill. I don't think that grill color is gonna match up with the build that I'm doing. So we'll see how that work out. But man, that is, look at that paint color. Nice, solid feel. I do like the DS18 speakers that I've been running. I ran several pair, sold a few pair, and I had good results with them. Honestly, I'm a DS18 fan, just to be straight up. I think for the price, you know, you get some watts. You get some watts out of these speakers, man. I heard that it was supposed to be some type of controversy about the wattage wasn't true. I haven't had any problems with mine with what I've been doing with them. And got the paper speaker. Got the Zone tweeter. Keep catching. I got my DS18 lanyard on. Shout out to Big Jeff Audio. That's where I got that from. DS18 PRO-X694BM. 400 watt max, 200 watt RMS. We like it loud. That's exactly what I need. I'm gonna run 4 of these on 1600 watt 4 channel. I'm gonna run 4 of these on a 1600 watt 4 channel. I'm gonna run 2 of them together per channel. That's gonna knock me down to 2 ohms and give me my 400 off that roofless. So, oh yeah, I also want to say too, this grill is a nice heavy gauge. It's not nothing flimsy. It's not nothing flimsy. It's a nice gauge to it. Man, that paint, I just can't stop. Can't get over that paint. Let me make sure that. I want to see if y'all can really. Look at that paint. It's all right, you got 200 watt RMS, 400 watt max. I haven't heard these speakers yet. My guy Boom, he picked them up. Shout out to Boom. He been doing real cool, man, about what I asked him to get, man. Everything I asked him to get, he get it. And that's what we like, man. We like customers, man, that you know what I mean? We love customers that do what we recommend, man. You know what I mean? And we got behind on a couple things, but he hit me up, let me know what was going on, and I understand how these orders. I got a couple other things too that I could do unboxing on, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll do it later on. And I think this is gonna be a pretty decent, pretty good radio here. Oh, I see $549.95 on the box. This going in Boom Cadillac. This is the JVC KWZ900W. It's a floating screen. But I'm not gonna do this one right now. But I just want to share that with y'all. I am gonna do an unboxing on this one. Probably had that video out right behind this one. And so yeah, JVC KWZ900W. Monitor, receiver monitor. I think this is gonna be a pretty nice. It's definitely a true high def. It's definitely a true high def screen on it. I believe it's gonna be a pretty nice radio. I used to love to run JVC back in the day. I used to run JVC, man, you know, and I was real loyal to JVC, man, back in the 90s. Now, back when everybody was still playing cassette, this is how I understood it back in those days. Back in those days, Pioneer was pretty popular with, they had the radio called the Super Tuner. And I think they came out with a few different versions of the Super Tuner, like if I remember right. But anyway, the Super Tuner, it had the it pulled in the radio station, man, and it would tune in, you know. And that was like a big deal until the cassettes, and then we went to the CDs came about, and then nobody really, who gives a shit about how good your radio can pick up a radio station nowadays? Like, really. So I said all that to say this. During that period, JVC was known to put all of their emphasis into the quality of their deck at this time. And they were focusing more on the quality of the cassette deck. And that's what made me go with JVC during this particular time, man. I had no problems with them, like none. And right now on the head unit thing, I'm more of a Kenwood Epsilon, not Kenwood. Kenwood Epsilon. It's different. And I'm not gonna get into that right now, but you know, that's what I'm running in my car. I run a Kenwood Epsilon. And but I do like JVC, and I had a real good experience with JVC when I ran JVC back in the day. Solid, no problems. I remember back when LL Cool J was, you know, why the JVC vibrate the concrete, you know. JVC, you know, I think they might be getting ready to kind of come back, man. You know, I remember a time when they were a lot more popular than they are now and more respected, you know, as a brand. And we got brands like DS18 just bust out on the scene, man. And, you know, we got some more stuff busting out on the scene. I got a couple more things. I got some Sky stuff I could do unboxing on too. I probably do that. I got these subs over here. I got a couple of these. Got a couple of these EQs. One of these going in Boom Cadillac. The other one is just an extra one of mine. Little Scar EQs, I like them, man. They inexpensive and they pretty nice in my opinion, especially for the price. So yeah, I'm gonna do an unboxing on these for y'all. You know, you never know, man. Somebody might be out here really, you know, looking to get some of this stuff, man, and they just wanna kind of have an idea, man, before they pull the trigger and make a purchase on some of this stuff. And you know, I got it right here. Won't have to do a review on it. So there you go, DS18 PRO-X694BM with the loudspeaker look. All right, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Eddie M, not the rest of them. Whip Gang TV. I'm gone. Drop in the Cadillac, the house is your. True to the gizzang.